There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with Ohio State's head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Bruins headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sanchez. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for space, it's Jackson. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Spins away from the defense, and he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Sayin. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Rushes on him. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He's got it. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. On the ground, it's Knight. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on 3rd down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Open space at the 25. Racing down the left side. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And he takes this from inside the 5. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Knight. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Calls his own number, and he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Someone moved a little early and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. Defense more than happy to take that free yardage. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Iamaleava fires to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The run inside. It's Jackson. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to the ground with the running back. Got a little grass. The 20. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Throwing, Iamaleava. He's going to take off, and he's dragged down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on third down, Iamaleava. He's got an open man. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Here's the Amaliava to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got it. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanchez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. On the run, it's Jackson. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll move the tight end. On the ground with the counter. And he could not get loose on the run.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Still on his feet at the 45. Gashes him in the middle. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to change this route. They'll toss it to the left. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to the back. Got enough for the 1st. There's some room. The 30. The 20. He's at the touchdown. Ruins. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll bring it out. It's Sanchez. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here's Sayin to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. Crosses, caught, and he's got room. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And now that completely changes the thought process for this offense. Like, you're thinking, don't make a bad play, don't turn it over, understand I might have to punt the football. Now you flip the field position immediately, looking to be aggressive to get some points before the half.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing, Sayin. Fires to the right. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Again, it's Sayin. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Makes the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? The offense changing the play. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Iamaleava. Looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Under fire. Finds a crease at the 20. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a 1st down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll put it in play from the 27. 1st down.
Booster, booster. Sweep, sweep. Ready, go.
Throwing, Iamaleava. He makes the catch. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a 1st down. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Looking for a deep man. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Freeze! Here we go. Ready? Flag 18. Flag 18. Ready, go.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Q. Chip. Booster.
Saying in the gun on third down. He's got the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. First up, a look at Michigan taking on the BYU Cougars. And it's the Wolverines trying to stay perfect as they eye a 5th straight win. It's been a dream start to the season, and really this game here today as well. Time to find out if they can finish the job. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Iamaleava from the gun on third down. Moving out to the right. The throw. Zings it complete to the right. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23. Really good job when this play went off script, and that's the job of a tight end. Find the soft spot and stay in the quarterback's field of vision.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating to play this kind of style of quarterback. That's always going to extend the play, make it harder on you as a defense. You got to guard longer in the back end, and just did a nice job getting outside the pocket and getting into the big fella at tight end.
Iamaleava. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
In the second half, trailing the way they are, they know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And the offense came out aggressively here in the second half, but they can't put the drive together and spin it up on the turnover.
I'll tell you, this defense has a lot of athletes, and they've got a lot of guys with ball skills. If you put the football anywhere around them in their vicinity and their ability to catch the football, they'll come down with it. This quarterback has got to be way more careful here in the second half.
Running the red zone, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Saying, trying to be heard above the noise. Got his man. Touchdown, Buckeyes! trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Throwing, Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from...
Breaks free. Touchdown, Ohio State. Once he got some room, it was over.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on third down expecting him to get the ball again.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Just a short pass to the tight end. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Brings it down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
To the ground. He's got it again. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Third down in the gun, Iamaleava. It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down.
Booster, booster! Sweep, sweep! Blue, blue, blue! Return, return!
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Iamale Ava to throw for it on fourth. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That fourth down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Well, two things I love by the quarterback on that play. One, his ability to flush outside the pocket and make a quick decision. No one's open and I'm taking off and running. And two, get out of bounds. No need to take a big hit. Just save yourself, save the body. Fresh set of downs coming up. Well done.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Running inside, it's Jackson. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sayin stepping to the right. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Iamaleava. Throwing right. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense was challenged after a poor showing last week, and they have answered the bell. Using his feet to buy time. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Powers through the defender. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, there weren't a lot of guys in the box defensively on that 2nd and long play, so you see the offensive line, they're able to get downfield, get a hat on a hat, and that helped lead to that successful play.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Say it. Got it set up on the outside. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive.
And this is what leaders do at the quarterback position, guys. After throwing 2 picks a week ago, he was able to put that game behind him, refocused himself, got back in the film room. He looks like a different player this week.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it! They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Julian with the play fake. Here comes the heat. Looking to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. incredible. Like, we can go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the Bruins decide to punt it away. He ought to get a little help on this one with that strong wind at his back. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Zayn. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he knocks it away incomplete, but there's a flag down to get his hand on the ball. He had to run through the receiver's back. I think the flag's going to be on the defense. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw, it's Zayn. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.